I'll take it. I trust the Frenchman to say that's why we like you, Jake. Okay. Well, what of these guys, though? Can I just tell them to whack it in like that? No, that would be stupid. That would be a little less stupid. Okay, I mean, I really like the significantly reduced energy consumption that we have going there. So, all this coal coming in. Wonderful. Question is, what do we do with it all? The answer should be to turn it all into fuel. Thing is, how much am I going to be eating into... Here's another thought. Coal liquefaction is all well and good until I realize that it's right in the way of all my copper smelting. If I take it north, I should take it south, even if that's belting it a lot further than I want to. Goodbye, car. This tells me that I'm also going to need a lot more... There are refineries that I need, right? Yeah, the refinery does the work. Still not powering those two in the corner. I know, it's not a problem right now, though. I need to grab some steel and pipes and stuff. Steel, pipe, man, loads of stuff. Glad I keep all my stone in my car. Getting flashbacks of when I had a car. I used to store like loads of heavy stuff in it and drive around with it for really no good reason. So I don't know how many we're looking for to get this going. I think a couple, 10 seems about right to begin with. Always need cogs, man, always. Is 10 the right amount? Is it nowhere near the right amount? I just have no idea. I also hope I don't need too many boilers here. The whole point of this was to... Well, the whole point of a lot of things I was doing was to reduce corruption, not increase it. Let's also grab pipes. Loads of pipes. Always need more pipes. Including underground pipes, so that means... Well, for one, it means I really should be automating my production of underground pipes. I'm also not sure what this is going to solve immediately. I mean, I wanted loads more fuel so I could get more plastic and sulfuric acid. But in the end, I have made tons of accumulators and even more batteries. Thousands of them saved up. So I'm starting to wonder why I'm doing this, but let's not worry about it, let's just do it. Was this all I needed? I swear there was other things I was doing, but it's not coming to mind, so let's just keep going. Need to mass produce circuits, that's a big thing to worry, well, not worry, but just do. Also, make many more of you. Because we're not going for lazy bastard around here. No thank you. Now get to work. So... Water already gets piped up. Why? Because I need it for sulfuric acid, okay. Since I already have it pumping, I could pump more of it this way to turn into steam. Also, that requires boilers. Boilers need fuel. That annoys me in complex ways. Also, we're out of fuel for, well, yeah, pretty much everything. That's the last of the coal right there. Okay, so now we can't produce any more iron. That's a problem. Because of the lack of coal. Also a problem. I need to switch to electric pretty damn soon. I mean, I could also belt this coal over here if I really wanted to solve my fuel problems, but I want to switch to electric, so this is a nice moment to do it since the belts will be empty. Still though, let's solve this. But how? How? Because I need to get these things going, but where? Where is another consideration? Pipes out everything, so... yeah, I can just draw a certain line here and say we go no further. Should I have them right together? No, just for safety. Let's leave three spaces between them. Ha, nice. So they're gonna eat that coal. Takes 5 seconds, but I still think they're gonna need some slightly faster kind of grippity thing. Also, how did these two shift places? My long-armed guy? Or did I just run out of them? There we go. So yeah, you're gonna need to feed these. Hey, you guys take modules as well. I should see if that's worth my time. Because the pollution, you don't take that much pollution, nor do you even consume that much energy. Still, you're not gonna do jack all until I give you some power, though. Okay, so they drink that up. Problem is they need steam and heavy oil. So they need to be fed into the heavy oil network, which they're also going to feed out into, so it's kind of its own thing. Yeah, that makes sense to a degree. Except when I lock everything like that. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll keep telling myself that. Yeah. How many of these other guys did I block? Nobody else. So again, the scale of production here is alien to me. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know what the right number for any of these things are, but I'm just setting up 5. Now where's that water of mine? I'm going to keep these trees around because I do like their passive reduction of pollution. And goodbye all of this stuff. Also, I swear everything moved here. That was probably why. Is there a hotkey for this? Probably. Actually, I think I can get rid of all of this. It's not involved in any way with the grander scheme of things. These guys are still so cute. So cute it hurts. Oros just says X. It's probably a kiss. Or they're telling me the hotkey for shifting my stuff around. Can't be sure though. Okay, do I use the same water that's getting pumped over here for my boiler? Also, how much steam do you guys need? You need 50 every 5 seconds. A boiler produces how much steam every second? If only it would tell me. Well, maybe you can... No, I actually have no idea. I have no... Coal liquefaction is roughly 3 times slower than regular oil refining. 10 refineries would equal what you have currently. But I have this. It's 60, Jake. You can calculate it with energy. 60 what? 60 steam per second? I mean, I really don't know. Whatever the case, let's just pump more water in. I think I've been carrying a pump around for ages anyway. So let's put you to use. Why would I even... Why would I even do that when a more obvious thing is to connect you up with this? Because I haven't seen any problem with flow of water yet. The usage of it is pathetic. I just make a spin-off over here, and then I boil the water here and I pump it in there. 60 steam per second. Damn, that's like a boiler per one of these. Which is not ideal, but what you gonna do? Okay, this is our guy. Gay Angel of Death says, I'll be honest, I'm usually a lurker. I'm here mostly because Jake's voice is very soothing, but chat occasionally draws me in. Y'all are a pleasant group of people. That's the most flattering thing some of these people have heard in aeons. Okay, it's boiler time, except I need stone furnaces, and I ditched those earlier saying stone furnaces are useless. Who would ever need these? However, I could just go and grab some boilers that I designated as useless. Did I destroy that completely? Because it looks like it's got some kind of mess under it. What is that mess under it? It's probably from when I've destroyed this thing before. That's kind of funny to me. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And you know what? I'm going to take the burners as well, because they're pretty good for this. Something about brownouts. Brownouts. Okay, that should help us out. Also, are these guys doing what I wanted them to do? Plenty of stone there, but... Huh, they picked clean all the stone there. So do these guys still drain my power or not? It still says energy consumption, but it doesn't say drain. Whereas something like this has a drain. So I guess not, they're just sitting there chilling and not even doing anything. And since it's exhausted, I mean, I'm not going to cry over 900 stone. I could, would, and probably should disassemble at least this part. Where's the next likely place I'm going to get stone from? Yeah, probably that. So, okay, all of this stuff can go then. It's not part of anything I care about. No, not the tree. Oh, man. Ah, they're so cute. And fairly energy efficient, all things considered. This coal is still coming in, and since it doesn't get used down here anymore, I could, would, and probably should make a reverse course to send it up there so I can actually keep having this going, because it still does have a fair bit of coal there to mine out. Not much, but a fair bit is a quite generous term sometimes. Gonna keep this part though. I mean, these guys don't cost anything to just sit there. You guys kinda do though. A tiny amount. Not even worth getting rid of you for that minuscule drain. I was thinking something though. I've already lost it. It was probably about how these guys could reverse course. I hope that's enough. But I also kinda don't care. What was I doing again? Yeah, I came here to grab boilers for my coal liquefaction. Try to stick to the program. Soul Flamer says, is there a VOD of Jake playing the Stay Stay demo? Christ, was that a tree or a... That was probably just a tree. I'm gonna be useless if I end up in some kind of hit and run. Right, so 60 steam per second. These guys need 50 every 10 seconds. So one of you is gonna service 5 of them, hopefully. We'll find out soon enough though. Do you need something else though? Yeah, you need that initial splurge of heavy oil. So, what'll we do? We'll locate those boilers. I'm sure they're there somewhere. Alright, water comes in by the sides. And I brought the burner inserter for you. So now you can start boiling that water, and then you don't really do much with it, because why would you? Oh, hot water stays hot for some time. Forever, one might even say. Okay, and now we just pipe it out. I mean, I'd rather use eloquent underground stuff, but that'll do. And now we just need to loop you to the heavy oil network to get it flowing. It's easily enough done. I just need to locate some entry into the heavy oil pipe network. It'll be somewhere in refinement. Here we go, that's you. No, that's not how we operate around here. Probably better to take it up, actually. I mean, my whole point here is to try to make things neat and tidy. I'm sure some people are deeply annoyed at how these things aren't lining up. That's a real shame for you. How far above is the water compared to the other ones? So if that's where the line is, you're going to be 1, 2 below. One, two. Wait, 2 below or 2 spaces between them? Just 1 space between. Oh no, the water is there. Ugh. I want it going along here. Sorry, this is no man's land anyway. Wait a second, this isn't heavy oil at all. Maybe I'm colorblind. Maybe I'm just every part of the blindness spectrum. Or maybe I just really enjoy that sound, that clink, clink, clink. It's pretty sweet, right? Convenient. Alright, let's do this. We can even kind of make it line up with this guy. You know, for the benefit of those who, well, have their issues. I'm sorry, tree. Now, do I just pipe these along like this, or do I make underground pipes? It would make my life a bit easier for running past all this, but we're okay as this is. Really struggling to get the oil piped in there. Also, I need it to feed back into this system. Also, I need it to feed back into the other systems. There's going to be a lot of pipe work here. So I probably should have kept the other stuff. Okay. Jake, why isn't Bratton casting the Dev MP next week? He seems talking enough. Probably because he's playing the Dev MP. Just throwing that one out there. Theme tune in this is pretty gorgeously haunting. I love it. There's a lot I love about this game, starting with everything. Alright, there's no need to do this manually. Let's sort it out for one of them and just copy paste. Because you're going to have that there and going in pretty much all directions. So we'll leave ourselves the space and have you do much and such the same. Right, that's pretty good, right? Kill you and make a fresh new blueprint. Good. Not so good. Jake, pipes are two-way. You can use the same pipeline for in and outgoing heavy oil. I think you'll find that's exactly what I'm already doing. Don't want to rub that in your face too much, so I'll just say it the once. I think everything got built there, right? It can be hard to tell between planned and actually built stuff. But there we go, now it feeds back into itself like, I'm thinking of something very not safe for work there. Now I just gotta pipe it all back to where it gets used. Then again, there's really just one major system for it. I just pipe it back like this, like so. Okay. Yeah, I think I got it. So have it all nice and tight. You know, dangerously close together so we can have a huge disaster. Like I'm sure everybody wants me to because they're monsters. Oh man, I hate cutting down trees in this game. It's just unnecessary cruelty. Grand. And now I can trash you, make a new blueprint of this. Oh Christ, that's not what I wanted at all. Okay, so it wouldn't do what I wanted it to do there, which is automatically do it when it was in range of stuff. Okay, too much to ask for. I can still overlay it on these, however, I can also and should also get some more pipes. Jake, why not just shoot the trees with a gun? Trees absorb pollution. And in a desert, pollution is rife. So I need iron, which, you know, I have problems with ever since the coal apocalypse. Well, maybe not such a problem now. It's backing up, which is good. Yeah. Why is it backed up on that side like that? Ah, of course, because it gets fed in both ways. Okay, well, Well, I know what I should do with that then. Hold on, do I even have the space to do what I want to do here? Potentially. But then it still just feeds into there, which isn't good. Think, Jake. I mean, you could have it. Things I don't want to waste a lot of space here. That's kind of good. It should solve some of my problems, but not a whole lot of them. I mean, it backs us out the door with iron, which is good, because heavens knows I need it for making my circuits, for making my super good circuits. I mean, I need to expand this hugely. Tons more of them, no doubt. In fact, I'm probably going to find that this is too claustrophobic for my my circuit production. Achwheel. I actually do come from the horrible feeling, says Alpha Gemo. It's when he's down and beaten bloody, when he's at his best. Care to give some examples on that, you monster? I'm sure everybody has theirs. Anyway, I came up here for some pipe work. Pipe work also needs more iron plates, and I'm glad because we temporarily solved the iron apocalypse. Alright, I should be careful not to cancel all these. It's a mistake I've made many times before. I should also really not have all this. Should also find somewhere to ditch my junk parts, like in one of these junk containers. Didn't I need stone furnaces or something? It was boilers, but I picked up plenty of those. Hopefully I have enough so I can just dunk the... No, not those. I like those. Dunk the boilers. Dunk the cargo wagon. He's not necessary. I'm gonna fix you and pick you back up because I'm nice. I like my flamethrower turrets too much to let go of them. I also like my tank. Alright, let's get that oil pipe back into the main network. I mean, in the end, the net result is a bollock ton of petroleum, which is still good, right? And these guys should all get enough of everything that they need. This is so cool. I love my super cool robots. Whew, should have gotten a bit worried there, might have mixed some pipes. But I didn't, because we're super cool. This is less super cool. That is violently ugly. Sorry though, can't say violently ugly without violently. Jake, you haven't saved in a while. Not that that means something horrible would happen. It's alright, we don't save scum around here anyway. I'm getting a bit too militant with the whole anti-save scum thing. I mean, I do feel strongly about save scumming. But on the same token, I mean, would be a shame if something went wrong and all that. There we go. Okay, so now light oil is fed into the system. In fact, all of this should be working pretty well, right? I want to get back and have a look to see how it's working. Might as well save only once per session so you don't save scum. I mean, in the end, it's an early access. Oh, hell. Any game you should save frequently. It's like a file, right? It's just good common sense to save frequently. But you should be doing it for the right reasons or something like that. So looks like you get plenty of steam and heavy oil for what you need. Oh, I love that sound. You don't use that much energy either, so I don't think I need to give you much. The coal is coming out pretty well here. Good. It's not save scum if you load a save after you get killed, says Beppo. Isn't that the very definition of save scumming? Something went wrong, so you're going to revert it. Oh, there's a problem with how this works. There's a severe problem with how I've designed that. It's because I'm not very good at thinking with splitters yet. This stuff's going to get all kinds of backed up. I mean, it's no real problem if everything gets eaten up. Except they only take from the near side. Ah, what the hell. They're doing their best. It's not save scum if you call it something else. No, it totally is. Anyway, how people choose to play their own single player games is up to them. It means I won't berate them for it. It doesn't mean I will like it. I mean, I don't like people burning down orphanages that much. I'm gonna go on some anti-burning down of orphanages campaign over it. I wonder how much more of these I should have. Now that I've set it up, it's really easy to scale it up. Produce more than 10 gigajoules per hour using only solar panels. Achievement get. Do I need a lot more of these set up then? Do I? Should I? I don't know. I mean, in the end, I don't think people are working to very high capacity because they don't have enough of this coming out. I mean, it's really very little cost to me to add more. I can double it, I could triple it, quadruple it. I just don't know what the right thing to do here is. I'll triple it. Seems like the right thing to do. Yeah. At least trees auto repair. Okay, this means a few things like this. Jake, has this game exceeded any expectations you may have had? Oh, massively. Let's make a blueprint of all of this and just throw it down directly. That's it lined up. That is how it could also be lined up. Let's see. Okay, you guys don't attach into anything there. Oh Christ, there's a problem with this. I don't feed them steam very well this way. I think I need a bit more space between these so I can get a steam thing going. Alright, that's easily done. I just say clean up after your own mess that I created, and we just take the whole thing and move it down. Oh, I love these robots so much. They're kind of drinking my juice though. I need some better... Yeah, this is what I need. The battery. But it needs processing units that I don't know how to make. Because I need automation and... No, that was the wrong one. It's electronics that I need. Electronics. Oh, but I already got you done. Well, that's good. Time to get a better battery then. How about a better suit? Oh! I could make that. Yep, it's being done. So I give it space there so I can feed a steam pipe, and another space so I can actually make it go down a bit. That makes quite a bit more sense. Man, I wonder what all the YouTube scrubs are thinking. Probably just demanding where is the Europa Universalis, like they always do. I mean, seriously, they always do. What's wrong with them? Okay, you have your power. You will soon, very soon, have your coal. That's going to halve the amount of coal coming in, but it was already backing you up, so you should be okay. Worst case scenario, I'm going to have 2 belts of coal coming down. Also, probably going to need a second one of you, given the steam fluctuation sensation. We'll see, though. I want to check that. Stop spreading steam. Okay, I think we contained that somehow. Oh yeah, because it's going up into these guys as well. There's no steam. There's no steam. Good. And that could have been fairly disastrous. Oh, okay, no, it's meant to be coming into there. That's fine then. Whew. Let's try to be a bit less daft with that going forward. Good. Nothing but good, clean petroleum flowing through. Right. Still a bit of a problem, though. And that is the problem. There we go. There we go. Alright, but that very clearly tells me... Oh, Christ, that's going to get in the way in all of these. It's kind of funny in a way. There we go. And as ever, just blueprint that stuff up. And thump it down. Okay. Jake, you didn't hook the petroleum back up to the refiner. Yeah, some of them I pulled right out, didn't I? Probably more accurate to say I didn't hook the refineries back up to that. Power armor is done, so I get that, but now I want my super battery. Oh, super battery. Yes, I know where that is. Don't tell me I already researched it, because I don't want to believe that. What did that fall under anyway? Here you are. Okay. Now, though, I suspect we won't have enough steam for everybody. Or at least I won't if these guys don't get hooked up. Currently, they don't have heavy oil coming in because, well, I didn't hook them up with any heavy oil. Which I probably should have thought about. Because this is getting messy. In an unintentional way. I mean, I can just do that. And again, just blueprint that. And stick it there. And there. And there. And there. Yeah. I'm really running out of pipe work here. I need to go back and get some more if I want to link it up to this. Fortunately, I brought my car. However, okay, so the heavy oil is off and on flowing. It's not great. I mean, I need heavy oil to make heavy oil. Perhaps the problem is the heavy oil is getting drank up by the other guys at a higher priority. Which tells me that perhaps it should be pumped in this direction. But that just works more as a stopgap than anything. Do I have a pump? Maybe pump is not the right word. Perhaps pump is the right word. It's a bit concerning because, yeah, it's very important for these guys to actually get the heavy oil they need. Otherwise, this isn't going to function. Actually, that needs solving. I mean, however we solve it, it's going to need pipes and potentially an engine. And by the time I've solved it, I'm going to have all these electrical furnaces. So I can start, or really pump up the amount of... yeah, at least I'm removing all these trains. So I can really start pumping up my amount of things smelted. What's the biter situation like? I've got them in bay, but I really want to kill them. As in, I want to drive my tank around and squash these bugs like the bugs they are. I think my pollution isn't spreading as much as it used to, though. Like, it used to be deep red here, but it's not anymore. But it's pretty red where I'm doing all my mining operations. Although, not so red here. Probably, no, not wrong place. Where did I get all that coal? Like, you'd expect this to be more red, but it's not. Hooking up the new refineries might increase the output of heavy oil too. One would hope so, but it also needs to drink the heavy oil. So I'm unconvinced. It's probably going to require a pump or 3, so I'm going to make those pumps just in case. Mostly because I'm really not sure. Otherwise, pipes aplenty as always. And the iron to actually turn them into the useful kinds of pipes. Man, feels good having all this iron. Just make a whole lot of them. If I want more pipes, I can pick them up right here. And I do. Okay, so we got that to maybe solve our problem. Or part of our problem. I should look into these processing units though. Heavens knows I'm going to need them. Sulfuric acid? I produce that in droves right here. And I have the capacity to pipe it off up here, where it could then meet up with these guys. That was like real epiphany music playing right there, wasn't it? It was pretty cool. It's the problem with you only taking from one side. I guess it's not really a problem if we have more than we need. This is certainly not a problem either. Except you need bricks, and you're out of bricks. And is my car still full of bricks? That's practically guns of Brixton in here. I know someone got that. So you can make me another 100 or so of them. You've only made me 71, so 100 is quite a step up. Alright, let's hook everything back in and start... let's hook everything back in and start thinking about how to prioritize oil going over to the heavy oil guys. I'm gonna miss these trees, but they are pretty dead anyway, so they probably don't drink up much pollution. Alright, so... That's you at least hooked up. Same with you. And same with you. So you all pump back into the system now, but said system really doesn't flow well enough. So what can I do to help that? How does pump even work? I mean, I'm thinking of Scottish where you really pump, but that's probably not what I'm looking for here. I think it acts as a one-way flow. And if I really had to guess. So what happens if I do this? Are you gonna start drinking it? I don't know. Fluid dynamics in this game are black magic, Jake. Alright. But this is one of the main problems. My oil gets consumed like crazy in these chemical plants. But if I don't use up my oil, my heavy oil, then everything else gets backed up. So it has to all get used. I mean, everything else is getting used. Unless you're part of this, in which case... No, we finally used up all the petroleum because it's being turned into plastic. Which there's always room for. I don't get it, though. Let me think somewhat logically. Oh, hang on. We got oil practically backing up here, which is good. Maybe this did work. But the oil comes out here and then kind of goes out really swiftly. It doesn't seem to be feeding into these guys enough at all. But what you're not getting is coal. That's largely amusing. Let's trash this and instead get polluting. Just keep feeding it in, folks. Oh, I'm so glad I have substations now. The sheer range on these bad boys is liberating. Although... yeah, there you go. I'll figure out around you. No.